Okay guys, I'm in Bedford, Indiana, and we are on the old lines here of the Monon and Old Milwaukee, and I have found the diamond where these two here in Bedford used to cross. It looks like an old depot. This might be the old, yeah, this depot in front of me is the old depot. This is the Monon, built in 1899. Look at all these railroad ties. Wow, check that out. This is a really cool piece of history here. And I'm gonna go check the diamond out real quick. But first, this is the Milwaukee is the one that they restored in town. This particular depot, which I love the old depot, I love the old railroad history, so I had to check it out real quick. This is the one that they did not preserve. The city had to get a grant to preserve the old Milwaukee depot. But here it is. Check it out, 1899, Monon Railroad. A little piece of history here. Looks like it's been, yeah. I hope they do something with it. Look at all the graffiti on it. Hate to see these in this type of shape. But again, like I said, we're going to check out the diamond. Looks like it's been, yeah. I hope they do something with it. Look at all the graffiti on it. Hate to see these in this type of shape. But again, like I said, we're going to check out the diamond where these two railroads used to connect. See if we can take a look over here. There you can see it says Bedford, Limestone Capital of the World. Oh wow. Monon. Check this out. You can get on the computer and Google, you know, the history of this depot, and a lot of images and stuff will come up of what this used to look like here in Bedford. Even got the platform here. Check this out. I was wondering how you got up here. They've got it kind of all fenced off. Again, you can always tell by the roof, these old depots. Anyways, this is the one we just looked at in town, is the Milwaukee Road. And then just a little history on the Monon. It was bought out by Louisville and Nashville in 1967. So Monon hasn't ran for years. Check out them old wood doors. Check that out. All right. And again, Milwaukee Road Railroad was bought out by Canadian Pacific, and you can see they've tore everything out here. And this was hopping at one time. There was actually 3 lines here in Bedford. B&O Railroad ran through here. The Monon and Milwaukee Road. Sorry, I'm having a hard time spitting things out today. The most interesting thing that I wanted to come to see was the diamond, where these 2 historic railroads connected. A lot of railroad history here in Bedford. All over town. A lot of the churches, some of the businesses, the funeral homes, all beautiful limestone, that old limestone. And this area is just rich in it. There's quarries all over this area, all over these areas. It's like someone might be living back here. All right, let's take a look. See what we got. A piece of history. And if you're a railroad historian and buff like myself, I mean, this is some really cool stuff. There it is. There it is, guys. There's the remnants of these 2 railroads crossing. Right there. It is still here. Pretty cool. Just caught my attention over here as well. Check out this old Sinclair sign. Pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, that's what I wanted to show you. We caught the Monon Depot. We caught the Old Milwaukee Depot. We've got the diamond here. We're going to head up to the Indiana Railroad to the Tulip Trestle today and get that filmed. But you can see, yep, it's all been tore out. You can see there's a line here, and the line that I was just walking on that goes by the depot. Little piece of history, guys, right here. You know, if you want to look those up, look, if you're into the railroad history, you know, look up the Monon Railroad. They'll have, you know, all the freights and you know, same with Old Milwaukee Road. Again, that line ran, the Milwaukee Road line we talked about, it ran from Milwaukee all the way to you know, into Terre Haute, and then it curved around into Bedford here. Primarily the freight with the, I mean, a lot of coal. They haul a lot of coal back and forth from Milwaukee to this area, from this area to Milwaukee and back. So anyways, pretty interesting stuff. So if you like the video, guys, please give it a thumbs up. I find this stuff very fascinating, so subscribe to my channel for more content, guys. If you like train history, you like trains, I've got plenty of content. Sometimes I don't get to catch the physical trains, but then I get to, check out these cool depots. And I love the old depots. I love the history behind it. So just like I said, that was really cool. That's a real piece of history right there, the diamond there. That's the last remnants of, any railroad coming through here. No longer any railroads that are in this area. I mean, Indiana Railroad's up in Bloomington, but the Indiana Railroad. But yeah, so there may be some short lines here and there that I don't know about, but as far as like any major railroads, it doesn't exist. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we are out here in Bedford, Limestone Capital of America. See you on the next video. All right, yep, we're back up here in Bedford. You can see where the tracks used to run across here, 13th Street here in Bedford, and you can see the platform down here. Here's the old box. This is the Monon Railroad. This is the other side to the depot down here. You can see the platform, which I'm walking on right now. What once was. It's like we got some old signals here. Yeah, these are the old signals that look like they were tore out from 13th Street here. No longer have the lights on them, but there's the top bar right there. Pretty cool stuff, guys. Pretty cool stuff. And you can see, look at that fence. I caught the other shot of that with all the stone at the bottom. But here's this old fencing that, gave it character for the time. And again, right on up there, as you go into the woods there, that's where this Monon ran, and then the Milwaukee Road came right across. And they had the diamond right there, just back into those woods back there, which is where I was at earlier. That was the diamond. So pretty cool stuff. Just think of all the history. This is the platform. This is where you would have boarded the train. All of it's gone. All of it's gone, but we want to keep it alive. We want to keep the history alive here, and not forget what once was. So that being said, I'm going to head off to the Tulip Trestle, an extremely high trestle just out of Salisbury, Indiana. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I sure did. Just seeing all the history here in Bedford, all the railroad history here in Bedford. If you get a chance, stop in over here, because there is all kinds. There's all kinds of history in this town. So if you're a history buff, especially a railroad historian, this is the place to be. Yeah, you even got the steps up here. Check this out. Yeah. You even had steps at one time where you could step right up and walk on down to the depot. All right, guys. That's going to do it from here. See you on the next video. Here's more of the lines. My guess is this is probably the Milwaukee Road line. Look at all the old switches. Check that out. They're just in a heap now. This has all been torn out through town. We got the spikes, the railroad ties up there, the rails. We've even got the old, check over here real quick, see what this box says. It's swaying in the wind today. This is probably the Milwaukee Road is what I'm guessing, but I wanted to get this old line real quick. And signal and box. Yep. So you can see it's all been torn out here. That's an old signal there. Check and see what we got here. Yep, 3 tracks. One point there was 3 tracks that ran through here. Of once was 2 rails. And here's our box. Let's see if the box is labeled at all. It might be so old now that there's no label on it. Yeah, but since this one's coming through 10th Street, this one I believe is Milwaukee Road. Yeah. Can't get any information on the box, or if it was on the box, it's off now, so. Check out that old one-way sign there. Pretty cool stuff. I was going to tell you about the depot over here too. I've told you about the Monon depot. Make sure we get this out real quick. So we're going to take a look at the depot real quick. That depot burnt. Oh, check this out. Looks like we had some siding over here too. We'll get back to that depot in a minute. Here's some more like the signal boxes and stuff. This is that old signal box, it looks like. Check that out. Yep. See if I can get a look at what it. Maybe if I can get something on here that'll say what it was. Nope. Nothing. They've pretty much stripped all that out too. There was a siding there that came through, and then probably 2 tracks. See that siding moving off to the right here, and then the 2 that came through here. And it looks like we have an old freight house down there as well. It's just a piece of history.